Hey, Cassie. How's it going? Hey, Brandon. Oh, that's cool. By the way, is that for Rover's map? Like the same one I'm in with Twigpaw and Needletail, or is that a different map? Oh, cool. I'm glad. Hey, Inky Paws. Ah, crap. I did it all on the same layer. I can. Yep, I finished paying it off. So, anytime now. I'm getting in gear for it. Yep. True, Cassie. Also, I'm not sure quite yet. Hopefully, in the next couple months. Our contract said like 210 days. Um, like after I'm done paying is when the book needs to be out, unless there's some sort of act of war or something. Just casually having someone being attacked by a giant bunny. True, Inky. Oh, jeez. That'd be cool, Cassie. No problem, Brandon. Aw, thank you. I'm just looking forward to getting like the edited manuscript back. Oh, I think for me, like with a story, personally, I come up with the plot first, and then the characters, and then what the characters look like. Hey, Nova. Oh yeah, some nights. Well, I mean, get like the first episode of some nights out, and then start work. And while you're doing that, work on the other series. That's actually I have a couple of characters and a small story in mind that I may turn into another animated series, but I don't want to yet because of Juniper Arts Path and launching Ghosts in the Garage as a series. Oh god, I hate when that happens, Cassie. I have this. There's this video I have way back in my channel where it was when I was trying to get a Surface Pen for my computer, and this I got it. I tried getting it from Amazon, and they sent it to me bent up in the box, like it was like crescent shaped, which obviously that's not how pens are supposed to be. Like someone bent it to make it fit in the bag. I think that was one of the last times I ordered something off Amazon. Okay. I have no idea. I think like I don't know. It was like a really lazy person who didn't feel like going to go get go to get like a bigger box or bag or something that the pen could fit in, and then decide it'll fit in here and crunched it up and it's like it'll still work. Or maybe it was like their last day and like they didn't feel like putting up with it or something. But like, come on. Sure, if they wanted a package and like I don't know, if they wanted some expensive thing that can be broken easily, they wouldn't want it given to them like that. Okay, that's a little off, but oh well. Oh my gosh, that's a mood. My characters are definitely being put through hell. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and move this hand, cause like it just kind of looks like it's coming out of his head. To like, well, put it over here for now. Not much better, but whatever. Revenge of the Worm hand. Now it's just going to be behind the cloud because I don't feel like drawing another hand. No one's going to notice. It'll be fine. Thank you. But yeah. Oh, thank God this isn't animated. I think I'd die. It's just going to be kind of a tapestry thing. Oops. Put your hands up and stay there. The feet will be hidden, so that don't matter. Huh, yeah, storm manipulation. So yeah, the lightning. It's kind of like what this guy's doing right here. He's like summoning a storm cloud, and it's gonna electrocute people. So actually, I don't want to say anything about it, but this is kind of a hidden Easter egg. What I'm drawing right here. Not anything like majorly important, but something that someone really has to think about in order to see. Actually, fighting in a dress because she feels like it. They interrupted her date. All right, see ya, Inky. Hey, Katie. Hey, Animator. Sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier. And all right. Yeah, I'm gonna give this guy a bowl cut. Hey, Fox. Thank you. Hopefully in a couple months. Um, you can get like Flip a Clip. That's an animation program. You could also get, I believe there's Procreate, Rough Animator. Those are like the top three animation programs for touch screens. Do you have like a Samsung or Apple? Because I don't know what's available and what. I know that Flip a Clip's available on Android. Pretty sure Rough Animator is also available on Android. This guy is going to have the best hair on the battlefield. Look at that. I'm jealous of that hair. He's gonna have legs for days too. Big old feet. His other fist is gonna be down here like, eh. That's a well drawn hand right there. There we go. 4 fingers, just as God intended. Well, what I use is Surface Pro. There's also Metabang that's available on touchscreen stuff, on like phones and tablets and stuff. What I use currently is Fire Alpaca, but I'm not sure if that's available on like a regular tablet. This is the pinnacle of my career right here. It's going to be bright red too. No kidding. Oh my god. Like that. Yeah. There we go. He's a man baby. His sword is attached to his hand. Somehow. I don't know. I think that's like I that's you can upload your files from Fire Alpaca to your phone for like saving. I believe. Also gonna shrink them. Crap. Maybe he is a pirate. No idea who he is, but he's winning. I mean, how could you not win with that haircut? What?
This dude looks so over her life. It's a smear frame. God help me. This is what I do now. It looks so nice, and then just bad. Needle tap. Better check that out. What do I do?
Yeah, your video just popped up on my notifications.
Cozy up under the covers.
Needletail's like, I am so done right now. I don't want to. I don't want to meditate. If I wanted to meditate, I'd go meditate. I would need an ad to tell me. No. This is a rabbit with long teeth. Really sharp teeth. Yep. Giant dogs exist in this world. Oh, alright. 1 second. Yep. I don't know what version I have, but I could probably help you. Possibly. Y'all, Cassie's gonna join the live stream. Me. Think that's how you do that? Know what? It's gonna be Prosper.
Thank God. Okay.
Hi. Oh.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. I think I'm alive. I don't know.
I can hear you.
Okay. Wait, can you hear me? Or
Yeah, I can hear you.
the mic works.
Yay. Can't get the timing right.
Oh boy. Okay. And
Oh,
now,
everyone's fighting because that's just how they are.
and now I'm flashing all over the stream. Or my icon is. It's just flashing on off the. Okay. We're good. Oh no.
Supposed to be someone shapeshifted into a killer rabbit, but in reality, the rabbit is just mine. And that's me trying to keep my own rabbit from killing me.
That is just a beautiful image.
Like, the rest of this is fighting. This is me just trying to keep myself from being dead.
Oh boy.
So how goes it?
Wait, what?
How goes it?
I don't know. I'm trying to draw a very screwed up, lip synced needle tail with her beautiful freeze frame, and it's driving me crazy.
The one where she hates life.
Like, that's the first smear frame I've done, and I'm struggling a lot.
I feel that.
I'm thinking so hard about the drawing that you're drawing right now, and I'm just like, Because I have a feeling I know it, but I just don't want to say it because I think it's wrong.
For what?
I think it has something to do with the director because we don't know much about that character, and it's just she's just there to be there, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, boy.
That is right.
Ah.
It's a younger director.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because when you were drawing the dress, I was like, "That's the director, I think, at least."
In my imagination, she was on a date or something, and then it got ruined by Cloak Magician, so now she's just here to destroy everything.
So the two things are the Cloak Magicians and the Ghost Council. Is that it? And they're just rivals against each other, or is it?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. That's what I thought. Okay.
Your rabbit bit you today. Oh yeah, you have bunnies too.
I just have a vicious cat and dog.
My dog tries to be vicious, but she's just scared of everything.
Lucy, or my dog, is the reason whoever's animal gets out of their fence is immediately sent to the pound. Lucy's the reason for that rule in my neighborhood. She's vicious.
Oh my gosh.
She attacked, like, she didn't really attack, she jumped on this Korean lady one day when we were taking her on a walk. Because she can slip her collar. I don't know how, but she can. And she just attacked this Korean lady. And so now we can't let our dogs outside without putting them on a leash, or else they'll be sent to the pound.
Oh my gosh.
The stories of my neighborhood.
We're able to, Sadie doesn't like going anywhere or staying outside for long, so we live in an apartment, we just kind of let her out front to do her business, and then she'll just come back. Well, I mean, of course, we'll go out there with her, but she doesn't need to be on a leash anymore, for the most part.
We live basically near a forest, so it's hard to let... We don't have a fence like our neighbors do, so it's kind of difficult to just let her out.
Yeah.
Because we end up chasing her. I don't even get how she's so fast, because she is a fat dog. You know.
They're usually the fastest.
Yeah.
That's weird, though.
Like turtles, you think they're slow, but they can actually run really fast. That's happened before. That happened with my turtle. When it was still around, but you know.
Everyone hates my rabbit Cookie because she has bitten me and one of my sister's friends once, so she's actually a really nice rabbit. My rabbit, she doesn't like being picked up. That's like one of the only times she's not nice.
Yeah, that's my brother's hamster. Like, I think it's because they feel threatened. I mean, it may be they're traumatized or something, because my brother kind of dropped his hamster down a stairwell.
Oh, oh my gosh.
So maybe they're traumatized to be picked up, and they just a nice little, don't touch me or I'll bite your hand off.
For me, for Prosper, it's like rabbits don't like being that high up. Like they're scared of heights, and she always equates it with being put back in her cage, which is usually the truth because that's the only time I ever pick her up. Still, like put her back in her cage. She doesn't attack you when you're holding her. Usually, she just glares at you with every ounce of hatred in her body.
Huh. I wonder how much hatred that is now.
Oh, I think she's secretly a demon.
Probably. But that's okay. If she's cute, then she's cute. It doesn't matter if she's a demon, I guess.
It's what I want to do at some point is make a little comic of like me sitting there with Prosper or something, and someone's like, "Oh, that's a cute rabbit. Does she know any tricks?" And I say, "Yeah, the snap of my fingers, she can eat your soul." They just back away slowly.
And I'd be the one like, eat my soul. I'll give you my soul for free.
Just sitting there with like glowing red eyes, like this appeases me. Oh, I've met a rabbit named Clover before. It's a really large rabbit that lives in my boyfriend's neighborhood. She I mean, I don't know what gender it was. They like to it liked to like run up to the gate. They let it out front. It would run up to the gate to greet you.
That is cute.
Yeah, I see all these videos of friendly rabbits, and then there's mine.
That's kind of like me with birds. This farmer had this goose. This was when I was 5. He was like, it doesn't bite, it's fine. So he makes me feed it, and it bites off my fingertip. And I wasn't even holding the food, it just bites. And I was like, you said it didn't bite.
He lied.
Lies.
The other day me, my best friend, and my mom went to go feed a bunch of goose and ducks, and the geese kept attacking each other even though there was like plenty of seed to go around. Like my friend brought 2 big bags of bird seed.
Oh boy.
And they kept like running after each other and biting their feathers off, and then my mom was like sitting there, one goose came up and was eating straight out of her hand, and then she when the food would run low, he'd try to grab her finger.
Wow. That's a lot of chickens. I don't know why I think of weird memes when this happened. First it was the dinosaur, and now it's the chickens meme, and now it's everything.
Rio can put up with anything. Mine does not. She look at all these chickens.
My cutoff for my next map part. Devoured.
I like that the other cheerleaders just weren't doing anything about it. They were just like, yep, we're dancing, we're happy.
That's not the first time that's happened, actually. It happens a lot with that kind of mascot, apparently.
Oh my gosh. I'd love to be that mascot.
This is my lack of education cutoff. Needletail just yeets Violet Paw, and then she's just, like, devoured.
The Raptors having some fun with the cheerleaders. Oh my god! Devoured!
That's wrong!
Darktail's, like, visibly scared and backing away.
Yes. That's a new map plot right there. Just that's a brand new map plot. Needletail eats everybody, and then the series ends. On to
Alright,
the
see
next
you, Katie.
series where everyone dies off screen.
Oh yeah. Have you did you hear about the leaf pool thing?
Yeah, I did. I read. I found a thing where I can read the books. I'm broke, so I can't really pay for them.
Same.
So I just found the online versions because I don't want to go 20 minutes to the library. I'm
Yeah.
too lazy.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. But yeah, or were you saying like there was a free drive or something?
Yeah, I found this website where it has all the Warrior Cats books, like novellas and everything. It has the entire series, the manga, the field guides, and the super editions, along with novellas and extra content.
Yeah, I have like was on a Discord server with someone who has like all the free like PDFs on a Google Drive.
Yeah. So I read Lost Stars, and I was so mad because Leafpool, she may have been a little out there, but she was one of my favorites, honestly, because she wasn't like an overly built character to the point where they were super annoying every time they came on screen or
Yeah.
on page. And then I was just like, why'd you kill her? You kill off. Okay, this is spoilers for River of Fire, but I think everyone's heard of this by now. You kill off Briarlight, yeah, that's her face. You kill off Rowan Star. You kill off a lot more people that don't have any screen time whatsoever, and then you're just like, we're gonna kill somebody off screen just to make the fandom more angry. Okay.
I think Aaron Hunter's getting lazy.
Yep. It's because everyone on their team's leaving. Like Sutherland, I think, left. I think that's her name. I'm pretty sure it's Sutherland. Because can't speak. Sutherland got the ideas for most of everything, I'm pretty sure, and now they're just like, okay, she's gone. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start a winter and kill people off screen and then lose every idea of religion in this series.
Oh yeah. I feel like, they've written a ton of books and the books are just gonna, keep being bought no matter what. So maybe it's time to call it quits with Warriors and move on to something else.
In my main opinion, I think because they've run out of ideas. Actually, isn't the Broken Code the last series of it? Like that's
like their final series?
Yeah, the final series of Warriors, isn't that what it is?
Possibly. I don't really know. I don't keep track of that kind of stuff.
Like I heard something about it being the final, and I'm just like, But my personal opinion is every series, like series 2 through 6 that are completed, I think it's the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You introduce a new character, they're new to clan life and everything, and they suck. They meet friends, then there's just that one fight between friends, and then friend leaves, and then people invade, and then leader loses trust, or somebody loses trust in religion, and then it's just the big fight. In the end, it's just a big fight, and then everyone always wins, or ThunderClan always wins. It's like, okay, give us something new to work with.
Like maybe Wind Clan or something.
But instead they do Shadow Clan because ThunderClan children are there.
Oh yeah.
Half ThunderClan children, I guess. The manga, in my opinion, should be turned into books because it's actually, I like the manga better. It's good.
Oh yeah. I haven't read those in a while.
I've only read Ravenpaw's Path 1, Shattered Peace, The Rise of Scourge, and a little bit of SkyClan and The Stranger.
I think I read
Oh, by Caddy or is it Katie? Katie Vlogs, I think is how you say it.
I think so.
Yeah. Bye. Oof. If I continue with what you're saying.
Huh. I'm trying to remember the manga I read. I think it was like, to be honest with you, when I was 13, I would like speed through the books and just skim. So I didn't really know any of the Power of Three series until like I saw it on YouTube somewhere.
Me. Like, I don't really like reading. Like, I like the Warrior Cats books, but they're just too repetitive, in my opinion.
Yeah,
There's too much things with, oh, this is bad, so we're going to put it in there anyway just to make everyone angry. There's too much of that, in my opinion. So I
yeah,
don't really enjoy reading them as much because the first series, it's honestly the best because it gives the raw feeling of doing something new. So it just bothers me to keep reading them when they're just going to keep repeating. So
I feel that.
so I skim over every page and then watch maps on it to make myself feel better that I decided not to finish that series.
Honestly, the only reason I'm really like sticking with it and bothering with the books or anything is because of like the map community, because like there's a lot of creative maps out there and like really good artwork of it.
Yeah. The Warrior Cats community, I think, is the biggest when it comes to maps and animation. But I mean, Ed's World is also
Yeah.
big, but it doesn't have as many maps. It's kind of how it works, in my opinion. Oh boy.
Yeah, like I feel like there's more animators than hosters.
Mm-hmm. Like, people are making their own Warrior series now, and they're not really focusing on anything else. Like, Wolf series, like, what's some examples? Wings, I think is what it's called. I don't remember. I think Wings and Pandora's Chorus by I'll Bring You Down or Paint. Wings of Fire doesn't
Oh
have
yeah.
very many. Wings of Fire is great. I haven't read it, but it looks great from the
Oh
designing
yeah,
and
same.
stuff. But I think Wolf series used to be bigger, but when Warriors came with animations, it's like this fades away, this comes, and this fades, and then something else is going to come when another series is made. That's kind of how I see it.
Yeah.
Like, Wings of Fire is starting to get more popular, so I think if they continue the series a little longer, it'll probably be as popular as Warriors, and the Warriors will get replaced.
I've definitely seen more Wings of Fire content.
Mm-hmm. I'm wanting to read Wings of Fire, but I can't at my school because at my school you have to stick with your Lexile, and mine's at a college honors level, so it's like, okay, I can't read these because the library won't let me.
Oh yeah, wow. I mean like even if your Lexile level's high, they like that you can still read lower level. That's weird. That's weird.
Like, it's normally like, you can check them out, but your teacher is going to be like, why are you reading a lower level? Go switch it out for a new book. And I'm just like, okay, fine.
Because it's Wings of Fire. It's about dragons.
It's about dragons. Why won't you accept that?
I remember that's probably the reason Warriors is like at a child level when it has like gore and evisceration in it and stuff like that.
Every time I think of Hawkfrost, I'm
Yeah.
impaled.
I think of like Tiger Star being like utterly cut open by Scourge.
And how describing it was about everything spilling out of it. That was disturbing.
Yeah.
A nice little 9-year-old picks up the last book of the first series. Oh, how lovely. I think someone just got ripped open. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, true. Fox, that's like they do have a lot of maps out. I follow this one channel called Frozen Gem that does a lot of Wings of Fire content.
I don't know how, but I've barely seen any Wings of Fire stuff. It might just be me because I don't really look at that stuff. Wings of Fire has a lot of blood in it too. I'm pretty sure there was decapitation in one of the books. I don't remember. I heard about it, so I don't know.
Yeah, like I most of the Wings of Fire stuff I see is because I subscribe to that one channel I just mentioned, and I don't really look it up or anything, but I do like watching it because I think it's pretty cool.
Dragons are cool but hard to draw.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking of that book I was writing. I'm gonna switch everything that it was created to be and make it something else so I can animate it without struggling.
I feel that.
Like, I can't draw people. If I drew a person, then I asked my mom, who can draw people really well, what it looked like to her, and she was like, "Is that a sloth?" And I was like, "Bruh." I mean, it did make sense, but it was very offensive.
That's savage.
Yeah. I didn't even tell her what it was. She was immediately just like, "Is that a sloth?"
I went over to Timmy's house a few days ago, and like I look on the fridge, and there was this one really like there were these detailed drawings like all over the fridge. I was like, "Who made these?" And he said his like little sister made them, and I was like, "Oh my god."
Me.
She's like 10, I think, and she's really good at drawing, and I didn't realize it before.
We know there's gonna be a future artist in his family.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work up my animations. Like, I'm not posting them until they look perfect enough because I'm trying to work up for maybe getting to a art school or an art college, maybe. Like, that's kind of what I'm working for. That's why I'm just like not posting until they're great.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you also got tons of time to improve before then.
Yeah. I have 4 years left now, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and even then, you can always like what you can do is you can like go to a community college and get like all of your general like they require like general ed courses that you have to take those while still working on artwork if you don't feel competent enough yet, and then like go look for an art school.
Yep. There's one I set my eyes on, but it's not in the US. It's a Canadian art school in Vancouver called VCAD, and it's really nice, honestly.
Huh. I know it's also like the other thing I hear a lot of people do, like a lot of art students, is they actually take business courses.
Yeah, that's what
like,
my mom told me to do.
Yeah.
Like, take a business course so that when you do art school, you still have a way to make money through art. You can just make a business, like an animation thing or something.
Yeah. Like Ginja Ninja, if you know who they are, makes is working on an animation studio.
Yeah, Rhea, I watch her videos a lot.
Yeah.
I like her speed paint, so pretty.
Oh yeah, I like her too. She the other one I was thinking of is Let Me Explain Studios.
Oh, I've heard of her. I haven't seen anything by her, but I've seen her videos pop up a few times.
Yeah. They're pretty good, and she like what she said is she went to a business school instead of art. She works as like she works like through commissions and stuff like that.
Next year, when I'm able to get like a proper bank account, I am probably going to start doing commissions if I'm actually good enough for that.
Oh heck yeah, I'd commission you.
Oh wow. The main thing I need to work on with animation is keeping things fluent without it getting smaller by each frame.
But I'd recommend like there's what you can do is like between each frame you can put lines over like the top of the character's head and the bottom, and like it like it gives you a guideline to make like to see where like you can't have the certain body part pass along this or go under it.
Oh,
If that makes sense.
yeah, that does make sense. That actually seems easier than what I do. I draw the storyboard first, and then I do 2 layers of sketches. I do a first sketch, and then I do a second sketch, and then I just go insane with sketching until I get so stressed out that I just erase it.
I feel that. Well, Fox, I think you're ready too. I mean, I don't think there. It depends on like the places you put your commissions in more than like skill.
Yeah.
There's too many characters left.
Does this tapestry focus on when Skylar had just joined, or is it like a past thing?
It's like over the histories,
Okay.
like since their little feud started.
Oh.
That's why there's a young director.
Oh, I thought it started like when Skylar, maybe like a few months before Skylar had just joined, or yeah, that's kind of how I thought it was.
Yeah, I kind of want to change it up, like how it started, because the way I wrote it in the first book is basically the magicians wanted to help America with the revolution, which meant also having to reveal that they're magicians, and some were against that. So they kind of warred upon the war within themselves, and then split into 2 cities.
Why don't
Just
they
like,
just keep?
huh?
So I've been watching a lot of this Hulu thing called The Gifted, and I'm just like, I'm thinking about this now. Why don't they just release or show them their abilities and just help for good, or would there be a problem with that?
The problem, like with mine, they can't see, like non-magicians can't really see magic or understand, so they're usually just seen as like crazy people waving their arms all over the place.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Like I tried to make it somewhat historical, like the Salem witch trials. Some of the people that were held in a trial were actually magicians, but they were seen as like witches and
That's
executed.
dark.
Yeah.
It's very dark.
So I wanted to like make it seem like I knew something about history when I really don't.
Me.
That's too bright.
I learned the ways of lip sync, finally.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I draw it out on the side of the I draw it out on the side of the animation, then I just add it when I start in betweening it.
Oh yeah, I see that with a lot of people do that. It looks like it'd be helpful. I've never tried it.
Because you can see the mouth movements properly.
Yeah. I kind of wind up just jumping right into lip sync.
How? Like,
I don't know.
I can't really. I don't think I have a brain strong enough to do that. That is magical. Very magical that you can do that.
For me, I think it's like 80% of what I've done in the past is lip sync, so I'm so used to lip sync that I'm able to just go right in.
I don't have the brain capacity to do lip sync without drawing it to the side and then adding it for my in-betweens.
Well, that's okay. I'm sure like at some point, once you do it a million times, you probably will.
Yeah, this is one of my first times actually doing it properly instead of just a random opening and closing of the mouth and weird movements.
Oh yeah, like anime style.
Yes.
Remember, I used to be like kind of critical about that. I mean, like yeah, like criticizing about that. Like, why don't they just add in the lip sync instead of having the mouth move up and down? But like, for one thing, with most animes are like dubbed, so they'd have to like redo the lip sync depending on what language, or not dubbed. Depending on what language it's in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like along with that, lip sync is pretty hard to do.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how people like that have animated shows. I don't get how they can do proper lip sync in under a week when it takes animators about a month. I think it's because they're working in a studio, but I mean, one person does each thing and then they just have a studio do the rest of it. Like one person sketch the mouth movements, and it's insane. I don't get how they do this.
Oh yeah, I don't either.
Teach.
I keep doing this thing where I like draw something on the same layer as something else when I don't mean to.
I always do that. When I do my sketches, I always draw on that same layer, and it gets so annoying to redo it.
So then you gotta like duplicate the layer and then duplicate the other layer and delete and erase one thing off of one and then another thing off of, I don't know.
The confusing process of messing up. What's the most difficult kind of animation you've tried to do?
Bird flying.
Oh boy.
Because of all the feathers.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I don't know bird anatomy. I can't bird right.
When somebody asks me to study anatomy, like, for an animation tip, what I end up doing is just staring at a skeleton for 20 minutes and then attempting to draw it from memory. That's literally what my studying is. It's kind of sad.
Oh yeah, like if I mean, probably if you're going to into art school, there's probably going to be an anatomy class where you just study and draw the like structures and stuff. So that's what I did when I was in the vet program at school, and then I had to take it again because I failed, is anatomy and physiology, and it had you required like to memorize the skeletons and muscles and stuff like that.
That seems very difficult.
It's like there's 200, well, I mean, for humans at least, there's 206 bones in the body, but like most of them are the same bones, so you at least know all the bone names. Yeah. And for animals, it's more or less the same. The muscles I struggled with, though. Luckily, she didn't have us memorize all of them. That I definitely would have struggled with.
Almost everybody, when we did anatomy and science, almost everybody failed because my teacher failed to say what stuff was. She just pointed at the board like, read this, and then I'm going to talk about my husband or something. And I'm just like, what?
Oh my god.
Because I had a lot of bad teachers who talked about their children, their husbands, or their personal life that nobody needs to know anything about because they don't care. So half of us ended up failing her class because it got so difficult. She wouldn't give us the proper notes, and she just would not do anything, and it was so annoying.
That does sound like the worst. I haven't really had that issue. I've had like different issues with teachers, but like I think it'd be pretty annoying when you're supposed to be teaching me something, but you're talking about your kids who I've never met.
Yeah. Their names, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm questioning her choice of names. It's not really my job to question, but their names were Corbin? Yeah. Quarben, and something else. She's literally American. I don't know where she got the names from. But she named one Corbin, and then she named the other one Warren. Warren makes sense. Okay, that's fine. But Corbin. Just wait.
There's like this puppet named Randy Feltface. I mean, it's like controlled by someone, obviously.
Yeah.
He does comedy and stuff, and it's really funny because he did this one skit where it was my cousin's son, Braden, or my cousin's son. She said, Braden can't eat blue. And he said, first of all, don't name your kid Braden. Secondly, what is that supposed to mean? I am done the battle scene, finally.
That's cool. I can't stop looking at the guy burning, though. I just keep looking at it, and I'm just like, oh, well, that's a nice way to grill something, okay? It's kind of scary that I think that, but I guess.
Broiled human.
I think me and Prosper are the demons now.
I think the thing I keep focusing on in this is the giant dog biting into someone's back like this.
I thought that was Marco.
If that was, that'd be solving a lot of problems.
It would.
Did it save? I don't think it's saved. Wait,
Marco
no,
is the cause of 98% of everyone's problems.
Oh my gosh, wait. Did I show you did you see the pictures of this one person, Drew? I'm in this server that it's basically like art fight. And this person decided to draw me like 4 separate pictures of Marco in a bikini.
I did not see that. Now I need to see that. Okay, hang on.
Here, I'm sending it to you.
Okay. Seeing Marco in a bikini is just gonna be, oh gosh. Oh boy.
And now it's an inside joke among the like server.
Oh my god. Why is he? I'm questioning the Barbie one.
I know.
Now I'm tempted to make a meme. I'm very tempted. Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. Say, wait, do you ever watch Family Guy?
Yeah, rarely, but yeah, I do.
There's one scene where Joe, the guy in the wheelchair, is like making a Fiona Apple tribute video where he's like dressed as a girl and he's singing about this song about hurting men and stuff like that.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that's what I sent that to Timmy, and he was like, "You got to make that of Marco now."
Yes.
Just like with the wig on and everything.
I want to make a speed paint of me attempting to draw a human that doesn't look like a sloth, first off, but of Marco just in a bikini with the Barbie song playing in the background. Then I'm just going to put in big, bold letters the lyrics, or a few of the lyrics. And that's going to be...
Oh my gosh.
And then one day, when I have the the mindset, I'll animate it because that's just beautiful. That is a gift that must be shared.
Yeah, at first I was really weirded out by it because like that it's 4 whole pictures. They took the time to draw 4 pictures within the span of 2 hours of this.
Me.
And then I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's hilarious. As long as they don't take any part of it off.
Oh, yeah, that would be disturbing.
That's like something I'm dreading if the book ever gets to that level where there's people drawing fan art of it, and then there's like the category of people who are drawing questionable stuff about it.
Yeah, that would be
at this point.
that'd be very disturbing.
Yeah. That's what I'm scared of.
I honestly can see why you're scared of it, because it happens frequently with popular stuff.
Yeah.
Like Twilight, I think, is an example of that. The Twilight series, like the saga or whatever.
Oh no, yeah.
New Moon and all that. I don't really know what it's called, but you know. Actually, I'm pretty sure the books to it are literally behind me on this bookshelf. Hang on. Yeah, it's Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn. That happens a lot with those. That's disturbing that I know those are there, but you know, okay.
Yeah, I used to be sort of into the movies and books until I realized they were kind of trash.
They're cringy.
Yeah, I mean, like I enjoyed reading the books because
the books are better.
Like they had a lot of jokes in them that I really found funny.
Just when you get to the movies, first off, they're kind of inappropriate in my opinion. Like I think it's just me, but I find them inappropriate sometimes. I also do not like how the story is set up from the book. Like it's a little different, but it's still the same. It's just annoying, in my opinion. I'm sick, so I sound weird, Hoops.
Yeah, I started going away from it when me and my mom went to go watch it in the movies, and there was like Breaking Dawn Part 1, and there was the sex scene, and I was like, oh no, I'm not sitting in this movie theater and watching this with my mother.
I think my mom, I remember she was talking about this. She went on a work trip with the ladies that she used to work with back in Oklahoma, and they watched 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember her coming home and she was like, there were teenagers in that movie theater. Where are their parents? And I'm like, Mom, do you not get teenagers these days?
Oh no.
And now my brothers are arguing in the background. That's fun.
Oh great.
Fortnite tears families apart. That's
I
literally what they're
arguing
arguing
say
about.
Fortnite back there.
If you were in the same room as me and you were listening to them, all you would hear is, you suck at Fortnite! No, you suck! And then next thing you know, Sean uses, you're gay as an insult. And I'm just like, what's wrong with that? Bruh.
I did like that the owner of Fortnite bought an entire plot of like trees and stuff so they wouldn't get cut down.
Yeah, that's nice, but
I think that was like somewhat redeeming for all of the game cringiness.
Honestly, I think he only did that so that people would stop ripping on Fortnite. It makes so much money. What do they do with it? I'm gonna buy a plot of trees to make sure that nothing really changes. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
Don't rip on my game anymore. I did good.
I mean, hey, even so, still saved some nature, so that was good on him.
Mm-hmm. Deforestation is stupid.
Yeah, that's like some like, you know, the whole the thing like don't use so much paper, save trees. If those, like, even though the trees are cut down, the plot of lands are used to grow more trees, so it wouldn't actually be like cutting any trees down. And they usually plant like double the trees than before.
Yeah. I just got a vivid memory of the shirt I had when I was younger. I had this shirt that had this notebook paper on the front of it that was printed, and On it, it said, "Less homework saves trees. Teachers, don't give us any homework." And I remember wearing that half of my first grade year. We still got a lot of homework.
It didn't work.
No. I mean, it's a shirt. What motivation can a shirt give a grown 40-year-old? Yeah, she was 40 at the time. What motivation? I'm scared of my bus driver, but I'm still nice to him.
Why?
So, this is a wrong reason to be scared of him, but it takes a minute to understand why. So his wife, she died. Yeah, she died. And so he's a very, very dark and salty dude. He tries to kill us on the roundabouts because we have like 70 of those on our way to school. He like almost flips the bus over because he speeds through them. And I remember this car like went zooming at the bus from the side I was on, and all I did was honk at them and not do anything. It was so weird. And then he followed me when I was walking home from the bus stop in the bus. I don't know why, but you know, that was fun.
That's a big old nope right there.
Yeah. But at least he's better than my old bus driver who smoked weed on the bus with Snoop on there.
And he didn't share? No, I'm kidding.
They called him Snoop Dogg.
Called him what?
Snoop Dogg. They called him Snoop Dogg because he played rap music over the speakers and he would smoke weed on the bus. One time, someone, I don't remember who it was, they were like, "Are you going to share some of that weed with us?" And our bus driver was just like, "Get off." He wasn't having any of it. It was funny.
Hey, Alcitra, this is Cassie. Keeping with Cassie. Or keeping it Cassie.
Keeping with Cassie, welcome back.
How to keep with Cassie.
Yes.
Keep what? Just keep.
How to lock a Cassie, a wild Cassie in your basement. There you go.
Oh my god.
Why am I so dark?
I was thinking like hoarders, like keeping all the stuff.
Fair point. I would be a piece of trash and you would just keep me in the closet. There you go.
Oh no.
Ghost in the garage, but Cassie is actually a ghost in the garage.
I on purposely want to get a house with a garage and put a bunch of like draw out a bunch of paper ghosts and then just make a video of me going like, "Wow, there's ghosts in my garage."
Yes. I also try. Or howdy. When someone says howdy, I have to say yeehaw. I'm sorry. Yeehaw. I remember at a drama play, the tech crew, we had this joke where it was like, you would walk up to the first year people in drama and you had to say yeehaw or else you'll yee your last haw.
What?
And they said it to a teacher on accident because it was on a dark stage because we were about to start. And I'm just like, oh boy. I mean, she's a first year teacher, but not a student.
My drama club teacher, she I forgot what it said. She used to use the word swooping when it came to like people who either forgot their lines or misbehaved backstage. And she was like, "I'm gonna be like a hawk and I'm gonna swoop on you." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Okay then.
Don't like that.
She should be our new drama director. His name was Matthew. He took this mirror we had. So this was like one of those vanity mirrors where you can stand at it and you can see your whole body in it, like one of those.
Oh yeah.
He took a piece of wood, just like a huge piece of wood that we used to build sets, and he slammed it into the mirror. And so it shattered everywhere. And when the teacher saw it, she was like, "When did this happen?" I'm like, "How did you not notice the loud shattering you heard during drama practice?"
Oh my gosh.
Because she's a hoarder. She had this disgustingly rotting piece of wood with spiders in it, and she said, "We can still use that." When I was like, I was the head of building a set that time, and when I was getting it, I was like, I'm gonna throw this away. She was like, no, we can still use that. I'm like, you're gonna have your students die. So yeah, a lot of things go down in drama.
Me and I was mostly on drama club. Occasionally I'd be like an extra actor for them, for my high school's drama club. And
Yeah.
Timmy was the tech crew manager. And this one time, I still have the same phone. It was like my school was built in the 50s, so there's a bomb shelter because of like the Cold War and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there was it's like a tunnel. It's basically a tunnel under the school, and there's a staircase leading to the tunnel next to the tech crew room where all the supplies were. And we had a couch sitting there for like people to sit on when like nothing's happening. And Timmy decided to balance my phone on the edge of the couch, which also happened to be like the edge of the platform next to the stairs.
Oh boy.
And I didn't see it there, so I went to go move my elbow, and like I felt something drop, and then I watched my phone drop down like 10 feet, hit the concrete steps, and go down all the way down them.
Oh boy. Is it alive? Did it live? Every time I go to the store, I end up throwing my phone across one of the aisles. I don't even know how. And surprisingly, it's okay. I don't know how it's okay, but you know.
It just levitates out of your pocket and yeets itself.
I guess. With my iPad, I've had my phone longer than my tablet, and it's already cracked because I dropped it. So I don't understand how my phone's still alive at this point.
Yeah. Phones, they have like, I saw a post where someone was saying phones have like, both phones and people have like a really bad estimation of how like hurt we get by certain things. Like for phones, you drop it down a staircase, nothing happens. Yet I dropped it on I dropped mine on like an asphalt, like a slab of asphalt at a carnival, and it got like these black holes and screen issues.
Yeah, that happens a lot of times.
And humans, like my friend goes tumbling down a set of stairs, and the only thing that happens to her is she breaks her toe. But then her mother goes down the same steps and she breaks her back. And I'm just like,
hello?
There was this other one who was like, this person was saying, like, the person who made the post about this was saying this guy, like, I fell off a 20-foot cliff and got up perfectly fine, but then I fell on a set of stairs and busted my knee on the steps. Like, shattered it.
Oh my goodness. Sean, my brother Sean, he fell off. I don't remember what he fell off, but that was Sean. He bursted the side of his head open.
Ooh.
And, what else did he fall off? He fell off the same thing, I'm pretty sure, but the next time he just got a small cut on his hand, and I'm just like, question mark? And then Spencer broke his elbow? Yeah. He broke his elbow on the monkey bars. And then I remember I fell off the same monkey bars landing really hard on my back, and I just got a bunch of lung problems. That's all I gotta say to that. I mean, at least it wasn't my elbow. I need my elbows.
My mom gets hurt, like, really frequent. Earlier, she scared me. I was at, she works, she does all kinds of things, but this morning, we were cleaning a house for someone, and she kept doing this thing where she'd throw full bags of trash down the steps, and it would sound like a person is falling down the steps, so I kept rushing from the kitchen over to the steps to, like, in case it was her that was down the steps, because she has really bad luck with steps. Like, she once tried to carry a refrigerator down the steps, fell down the steps.
Okay, that's a bad choice.
Yeah, exactly. She cut her toe off. Like, with the refrigerator grate.
Is she still missing a toe? That's my question now.
No, she just has, like, this really long scar from where they stitched it back together.
Oof.
And then she did it a second time, but that time she yelled incoming, and then it was an even louder crash. So I was like, okay, it has to be a person this time. And then it wasn't. It was a bigger bag of trash.
Oh boy.
I was like, Mom, you can't do this to me. But she injures herself a lot.
I always have a bruise or a scratch because I'm very violent in my sleep. Like, I have chronic sleepwalking issues along with insomnia and all that, so it's like, I can't fall asleep, yet when I fall asleep, I literally get up and attack myself. I put a hole in my wall somehow. So, I'm questioning sanity. Just sanity.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm violent.
I remember sometimes I would wake up and there'd be like I think I throw things in my sleep because like I actually remember waking up for one where I like threw a pen or something across my room and I woke up mid-throw and hear it crash into my lamp and knock the lamp over, and then I go back to sleep thinking it was a dream, but it wasn't because my lamp was still knocked over.
Oof.
And I think once like there was a person. So pillow I threw across my room when I was in college.
I still have yet to post that walk cycle. Oh boy.
You got time.
The music I'm going to put over it is the Walk 500 Miles song to see what people say. Do you like my choice of music?
Yes.
I just put in the description. It's a beautiful choice of music.
I don't know why when people make a series of walk cycles they don't just have that song.
This actually looks pretty nice with the fur pattern not being glitchy. Huh.
For the lack of education.
Again, because I'm too lazy, I opened 6 different files for each time I have to move a scene. And now I throw my pen on the floor. Okay. That's how that works.
You have a what?
When I start a new scene, I don't know if a lot of other people do this, I open a brand new file. It's actually a problem, but you know. So now I'm working on 6 different scenes, and then I just threw my pen across the floor. I don't...
I do that depending on the, like, project.
Yeah. Like, if you saw my whip, I switch body movements a lot with the sketch. So I opened up 4 different files just for that. Like, the Violet Paw talking to Needletail from behind where it blurs. That was a different one, and then the one where she's moving her head down, that was a different one as well. It's a struggle.
Well, that could be a good thing if you want to go, like, shot by shot.
Your point. I was accepted into 2 more maps today, and now I'm scared.
Oh, good. Oh, God.
I actually don't even know at this point how many maps I have to do, and then with people always asking me, like, I don't remember what, I was doing a collab thing with somebody. I still have yet to finish my part, haven't even started on it, I'm sorry. But I have a bunch of map parts I have to do. Maps I need to do 9. Half
I
of
have
them.
10, but I'm neglecting them because of the trailer.
Oof. Oh, I accidentally added someone's map. Why did I question mark? Hello? Okay, that was weird. The Wawa? Hang on. I think so. Let me check. Have some flower petals too, because that just came out of the back. Okay, I'm alive.
Welcome back from the dead. Sadie, you make me nervous under there. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
My playlists keep glitching so that when I put stuff on my map parts or maps I need to do, it ends up putting a completely different playlist on there, and it's super annoying.
Yeah.
Wait, was I even accepted into this map? Wait. Yeah, I did. There it was. I'm losing my mind.
I needed to quickly toss my dog up onto my bed because her laying under my desk makes me uncomfortable.
Leo. And I'm gonna invite my cat to join this room because, oh my god, Leo, that's a. You were. Leo, come here. Why do flower petals scare you? Huh? We recently had flowers put all around the house and they're losing their petals everywhere. My cat just stepped on one and jumped 10 feet in the air.
Oh.
Leo, here. Look, you can look out the window now. Good boy. Good boy.
I'm always afraid, like, when she hangs around my desk, that she's gonna, I'm gonna run her over with my chair.
Yeah. I don't like it when Leo comes in here because he has a thing with the mouse. He's a nice little kitty, but he's not that nice. He's actually very vicious. Now leave the office if you're leaving. Thank you. I'm so mean. I feel so guilty because I have map parts I'm 2 months overdue to finish. And yet I'm rather struggling with life decisions.
Yeah. Well, that's the magic behind map parts, is they aren't really, I mean, they're not paying you to draw.
Yeah.
It'd be worse if they were paying you.
Thunder Catherine, yeah, the creator of that one movie, Wolf Song, she's doing a paid map, but
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Mm-hmm. Her maps always turn out great, though. I love her maps. They're really nice.
True. My thing's echoing. It just... Is it done? Nope.
Don't kill people with a broom, Spencer. It's bad.
Oof.
Yep. The thing that sucks about being in an office with audible glass doors is people walk past you in the hallway and they're just like, okay, hi. And I'm just like, go away.
That's what happened at that and like there are thin walls and stuff, so people walking by, like, they're really loud.
Yeah. I used to live in one of those, I don't know what they're called exactly. Spencer, what are those houses where you have, like, two separate things, but they're one big, like
Townhouses?
what we used to live in Altos?
I don't know, townhouses?
Are those what they're called?
Condominiums?
I don't know, like duplexes? I don't know. I'm tired, so I don't know.
I don't know what to say,
Well, rude. Yeah, I don't know. But it was like, we lived attached to our neighbor, and they were very annoying. And now he's asking Sydney, oh my god. The struggles of having siblings.
True. Mine's in Texas.
It's a duplex? Okay. What I thought. The heck was that? Hi.
Yeah, it's a duplex.
Yeah,
What are
so-
you playing?
I'm drawing and talking to Kimi while she live streams.
Is that your drawing or was that her?
That's hers. This is mine on the big screen right here. Because, I'm actually live doing this while she's doing that. Because I have stuff I need to finish, but I don't have the capacity to do it.
Same.
Lizzie, come here! Lizzie! Hi, you menace. You're paying attention to me for the first time today, aren't you?
Aw.
See?
Let me see your tab.
Come on.
Go, Liz! Lizzie, go! Come on. Go, Lizzie, you. Lizzie, go. Lizzie, move. Okay. Bye. Okay. I'm working on a surprise for all my friends who have a series planned, and it's like, oh boy. I need to just get everything done on that, so yay.
That sounds stressful.
I have to fit in, I think. I can name people I'm adding in, but I'm not going to really say what the song is and what I'm putting for it.
Yeah.
So I'm putting Ghost in the Garage in it. I'm putting Adele's series, which is what I gave to her because we switched series, and then I threw away the series she gave me and I just made my own. And then I might put in Jill M. Tito's TSH in it because, normal. I love that series. It was great.
What series is it?
The Stolen Hope by Jill M. Tito. She finished it. It was actually really good. I loved it.
Oh.
If you haven't seen it, it's actually really nice.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it. Well, I'll look it up.
She finished it. I don't know how, but she managed to finish it. She started it in 2012, I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was 2012. But she finished it this year. And I actually really like it. And now she's starting her new series called Safe Era Locals Legacy. But she hasn't really posted anything on it yet because she had just finished The Stolen Hope.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got a missed FaceTime call. I wonder from who. Oh, unknown number. Okay. This is the guy.
This one. Need to look for it. This person texted me, sorry, I can't talk right now. And I said back, I think you may have the wrong number, I'm not sure who this is. And they said, you called my phone, I didn't call you, so even, in other words, you dialed the wrong number, not me. I said, I'm sorry about that, I didn't call anyone, this is an unfamiliar number. Hope you have a nice day and hope you get your problem solved. and they put this part in all caps. Oh well, we do the same. I don't have to get no problem solved. One number that I've never called. Like, okay.
I got this voicemail last week from this lady. So I used to live in an area where right now it's being raged with tornadoes and stuff. Or it was, Oklahoma. So I got this voicemail where it was like, "Hi, this is Peggy, and I want to make sure you guys are okay down there." And I'm like, "I don't know you." Like, it's a voicemail. I still have it, which is even weirder, but you know. She was like, "If you guys are doing okay, give me a call. I don't feel like calling you back." So I feel bad because she doesn't know if her friends are okay, and she doesn't know that that's the wrong number.
Aw.
Like, I don't want to call it back because I'm too awkward to do that.
I feel that. I hate calling people.
All my voicemails are from random people. One of them is someone breathing for 3 minutes. I got this one voicemail, and it was a 3-minute voicemail, and it was just some breathing, and I'm just like, there's some dark web stuff going on over here. Okay.
Ew.
FBI, open up.
I once got one that sounded like Mickey Mouse, and I couldn't understand him.
Oh boy.
Like, heard breathing, and then I heard.
I would have gotten so paranoid.
Yeah, it was during school too, so I was sitting there like, who is this?
When I got the breathing one, I had been getting voicemails from that number before. Like, beforehand, I'd been getting these weird be a part of the process numbers. And I'm just like, okay, that's fine, I don't care. I get those all the time. And then when the breathing thing came up, I got so paranoid. And I was like, not today, Satan, go away.
Someone's getting these emails from the so-called FBI, but the emails are really poorly made, like grammar and spelling wise. When the FBI are supposed to be like really smart.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix the echoing.
It might actually be me because I'm watching the stream on here. So it might be because I didn't mute it, but I don't know.
Oh, that could be it.
Okay, now I muted it.
Oh. Nope.
No?
Wait. A little bit.
To me, it doesn't sound like it's echoing anymore, so
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still me or not.
So I was also talking fast because I'm trying to race myself.
Every time I get accepted into someone, like an animator who has like 1K subscribers or something like that, I freak out because I'm just like, oh my god, someone noticed me.
Oh yeah, same.
Like, it freaks me out. So I don't even bother asking to be in a big animator's maps because I'm too scared to talk to a big animator.
I still try out for the maps even though I know I'm probably not going to get in.
Yeah.
I usually don't.
I remember I
But
tried to get into, I think it was an Alex Harry. No, it was a Roshards map, Holy the Sea.
me too.
And I did not get it.
Neither did I.
I mean, I can see why I didn't get in, but I'm actually surprised you didn't get in. Your animation
I think at the time I had Windows Movie Maker and I really sucked with editing.
Oh.
But even now I still suck with editing, so I probably still wouldn't have gotten in.
I'm surprised I got into this one map. It's not that popular, I don't think, but it's called Leaf Pool's Lullaby. It's a PMV map hosted by it's not really a popular animator, but the map itself has 1,119 views on it.
Oh.
And it has some interesting animators in it, but that's fine. But I'm actually kind of concerned on how I got into it. It's still open. There are 2 parts left.
Well, good luck.
Yeah. And it's very atmospheric, I can't even say that word anymore. Atmospheric. So I'm just wondering how I'm going to play this, because I still suck at shading and backgrounds.
I'm sure like you'll be able to practice it with doing that too.
People on Amino are now inviting me to chat. I'm scared.
Oh no.
I recently became a creator on the Strong Hearts Are Mandatory Amino, so now it's awkward when somebody chats me because it rarely happens, and now it's happening a lot. Oh, that's
Here.
longer videos. Okay.
Probably gonna end the stream soon because I'm gonna get dinner.
It's almost 3 hours. He started streaming 2 hours ago.
Oh wow. A while ago, mine started saying 110 minutes ago.
I'm on the stream, and it says, because I'm watching the chat and everything, and it just says started streaming 2 hours ago, for me at least.
Oh.
It's
Jesus, 10 hours already.
It's 3:40 over here, so it's kind of like, okay.
It's 4:40 here.
Oh, wow. Sneeze, okay.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I burped.
Well,
I need Jesus.
my brother Sean, he's apparently become a church fanatic, and he pointed at me and he was like, because you don't go to my church, you're going to hell. And I'm just like, McSqueeze? And then he's starting to act like he's Korean because he goes to this Korean church.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's awkward and it's creepy. They illegally baptized him.
That sounds sketchy.
Yeah, that's what my mom said. Like, so you know how you have to get like your parents to sign something when you get baptized?
Yeah.
He didn't even tell my mom, and they just baptized him. Like,
Oh boy.
I know. It was awkward. He's yelling at me from the other room. Oh well. I mean, it's kind of very sketchy in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
This painted black map that I have is basically done, besides this part that someone else dropped and I had to take on. So I'm just gonna rush doing it and then upload it probably tonight. Need to get on that soon.
When everyone asks me what my plans are for the summer, I just sit in the corner like, oh, nothing.
Same.
I'm just gonna sit at my computer and suffer. Oh wait, no, I mean animate.
I'm probably gonna end the stream because I'm getting hungry. Let me save this real quick. Alright, I'm gonna head off now.
Okay.
It's nice talking to you.
Wait, is anyone still on the video? Yeah, there's 6 people watching.
Oh, dang. Oh, yeah. I will see you all next time. Probably tomorrow. And yeah.
Bye.
See ya.